Generation 6 fighter jets are coming, but they are not here yet. So when can we expect them? Which countries are building them? How much will they cost? How good will they really be? What weapons will they carry? And how important will they be for the future of war? First, what is a Generation 6 fighter jet? It is not just a faster plane, it is a system of systems. It will work with drones, satellites, cyber units, and AI co-pilots. Pilots may still sit inside, but the aircraft will also be able to fly missions without them. Now let us talk about when we can expect them. The United States wants its first Generation 6 fighter in service in the early to mid 2030s. Some prototypes have already flown in secret tests. The United Kingdom, Italy, and Japan are working together on their own fighter that they hope will fly around the mid 2030s and enter service closer to 2035 or 2040. France, Germany, and Spain are building another program that may reach service in the late 2030s or early 2040s. China is also believed to be testing technology that could lead to its own Generation 6 aircraft in the 2030s. Russia has talked about future projects, but real progress is unclear, and service dates are uncertain. So the realistic answer is that the first real Generation 6 fighters will likely appear between 2032 and 2040, depending on the country and the program. Next, how much will they cost? The price will be enormous. Some estimates say each aircraft could cost between $200 million and $350 million. The total program cost could be hundreds of billions. These planes will be expensive because they will use advanced stealth materials, new engines, powerful sensors, AI software, and networks that connect them to drones and satellites. Maintenance will also be costly. Only rich countries or alliances will be able to afford large numbers of them. Now, the big question, how good will they actually be? They will likely be better than Generation 5 fighters in several ways. They will have better stealth that works from more angles and across more radar bands. They will have longer range so they can fly deeper into enemy territory without tankers. They will have AI co-pilots to help with targeting, navigation, and electronic warfare. They will control loyal wingman drones that carry extra sensors and weapons. They will share data instantly with ships, ground units, and space systems. But they will not be magic. Air defenses are also improving. Hypersonic missiles, long-range radars, and anti-satellite weapons could still threaten them. So Generation 6 fighters will be powerful, but they will still face serious risks. Now, let us talk about weapons. Generation 6 fighters will likely carry advanced air-to-air missiles with longer range and better guidance. They may carry hypersonic strike weapons for very fast attacks on high-value targets. They will carry precision-guided bombs for ground attacks. They may carry directed energy weapons like lasers to shoot down drones or missiles. They will also control drone swarms that carry their own missiles and sensors. Because of stealth, many weapons will be carried inside the aircraft, but external weapons may be used when stealth is not needed. So what does all this mean for the future of war? Generation 6 fighters will change how air combat works. One pilot could control several drones. Battles will happen at longer distances with sensors and AI making fast decisions. Electronic warfare and cyber attacks will be just as important as missiles. Air forces will rely on networks instead of single aircraft. These jets will also shape global power. Countries that build them will have a major advantage in air superiority and deep strike missions. Alliances will grow stronger around shared fighter programs. Countries without them may depend on partners or focus on cheaper defenses like drones and missiles. But there is also a risk. Because they are so expensive, air forces may have fewer aircraft overall. Losing even one could be a huge financial and political shock. So nations will need to protect them carefully and use them wisely. So when will we see them? Mostly in the 2030s and early 2040s. How much will they cost? Hundreds of millions per jet and huge total programs. How good will they be? Very advanced but not unstoppable. What weapons will they carry? Long-range missiles, precision bombs, hypersonic weapons, lasers, and drone swarms. How significant are they for the future of war? They will redefine air combat, strengthen powerful nations, and push warfare into a new era of AI networks and unmanned systems. Generation 6 fighters are not just new planes. They are the next step in how wars will be fought in the sky and beyond. If you want to stay in the loop, please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.